Tamir from FibonacciTraders.com here, bringing you the daily market recap from Thailand, Koh Phangan. So hit a like, hit a subscribe, and stay with me for the rest of the video. So let's see what SPY and Friends brought us. February 27, nothing much. As you can see, Doji and the SPY, bulls are still in control. Bears had their chance, but as you can see, the middle trend line still holding. We are still above the green line, which means bulls are in control. Long continuation above the 510, and we will see 521 and 535. QQQ also another day, another doji. Nothing much since last Thursday on the QQQ. Long continuation above the 440. Then we will see 451 and 464. As long as we are inside this uptrend channel, we are now on the right lane of this uptrend channel, breaking above this area over here, about the 441. We will enter the left lane, the fast lane to the north. Dow Jones a little bit down today, 0.27, but as you can see, Fibonacci is holding, the green line is holding, buy signal still intact. We are still inside an uptrend channel above the yellow zone. Long continuation above the Dow Jones, above 393 towards 400, 406. IWM, we have been talking about a potential short squeeze on the IWM, and the IWM in the past few days or so already went up 4%. 4% in 3.5% in 4 trading days. Now let's see, closing above the 205, and then bears of the IWM, in my opinion, will give up, finally give up, and then we will see IWM running 215 and 230 to the upside. We can also see 250, but on the short term, 215 and 232 incoming on the IWM. Of course, this is only my opinion. Everything you see and hear is my opinion only. It's an opinion based on 7 years plus of full-time trading experience, together with the FTI, of course, that helps me identify with the highest probability, up to 85% accuracy, where price might be heading next. It also helps me to navigate this turbulence in the stock market. It helps me manage positions. Look at the MAGS, Magnificent 7 ETF, holding strong the 3750. This is the 3750. This Fibonacci support was resistance. Now in the past 4 days, support still above the buy signal, above the green line. Bears of the Magnificent 7 had their chance with Apple going down. 39 is next, above it 40.30 and 42.30. SOXX, another day, another sideways move. Nothing much, super tight price section on the SOXX. We can take Fibonacci a little bit closer to have a little bit more support resistance areas for the future. We can take the trend line a little bit tighter, and here you have all the lines, all the Fibonacci levels to the upside to help you identify where price might be heading next. All we need to do is ask ourselves, what if? What if bulls of SOXX will finally break above the 650? We can see 670 and 692. As long as the 635 is holding above the yellow zone, we're good to go. XBI. We have been talking about the XBI in the past few weeks or so. We have been waiting for a break above the 100, above the yellow zone, and here we are in the past 2 trading days. Look, 8.7% to the upside, XBI 8%, Fibonacci above the middle trend line into the Fibonacci of the 103. Next is the 107 and 113 XBI. This is the sector, this is the hottest sector for now. KRE 1.2% to the upside, but we are still sliding down on this middle line. We are still below the yellow zone. We are still inside a downtrend channel. Bitcoin, 3 hours into this new candle. And looks like for now we have an inside candle, but in the past 2 days, 10% to the upside. Ethereum also, bulls of Ethereum are super strong. Look at this uptrend channel. Look at the magnificent FTI, how it helps us to identify the trend, helps us to identify buy sell signal and our stop loss, support, resistance levels into the future. The only tool that helps us with the highest probability know where price might be heading next, because the FTI is not lagging behind price. All the rest of the indicators, hence all the rest of the strategies based on those lagging indicators, lagging behind price. No other strategy, no other indicator can give you what the FTI, which is basically built with all my experience, all my knowledge on Fibonacci trend lines, Fibonacci support resistance to the future. Netflix, 2.4% to the upside. I told you Netflix is underrated. No one talks about Netflix. 605 above it, 620, 640 and 700 to the upside. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about Netflix. When, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when can we see Netflix at the 700. By the way, all I ask, small thing, take a millisecond of your time. I will pause the video, I will wait until you will hit a like, hit the subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future live, any future video on my channel. Like, subscribe will be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Apple, look at Apple. Inside day, the 65 minutes candles. Look at the almost the last candle of the day. Look what happened. Bulls had enough. Bears had their chance. Bulls once again touched the 179, 180 area. This area, I've been talking about this support area long time. And once it hit, once again, boom, towards where? The upper trend line. Do you see how the FTI helps us identify future support resistance for price action on any time frame that you want? With this 65 minutes candle, this is how the daily looks. Always zoom in, zoom out. Now, all we need is continuation, back inside. Maybe Wednesday, Thursday. Let's see how it continues. 2 days inside this yellow zone and we will gate this downtrend channel back to the upside. Still early. Let's wait it out. Meta, by the way, yesterday before the close, I took Apple for long, just for disclosure. Meta, 1.10%, still struggling. We can adjust this box, and as you can see, you don't even need the box. Why? Because you have Fibonacci levels. You have the 495 to the upside as resistance. You have this 471 and the 453 as support, but we are in an uptrend channel. We are above the green line. Meta above the 495. We will see 520 and 560 to the upside. Nvidia crashing to the downside. 0.5% to the downside. No, this is not crashing. This is merely a pause. A pause of this amazing uptrend channel. Nothing goes up indefinitely. Sometimes we will get pullbacks. And this 0.5% to the downside, it's not even a pullback. Why? Because we are still above the 777. We're still above the green line. We're still above the yellow zone. And we are in an uptrend channel. This is why you should put the FTI on your chart. It helps you identify everything. It helps you manage your risk. And furthermore, it helps you manage your emotions, because we know that 80% of trading is all about mentality, mental resilience, the psychology behind trading. Once we put our money into trading, especially if we're not professional enough, our emotions get into the play and our emotions get control. The logic step aside. Emotions like fear, greed, uncertainty comes into place. This is why the FTI helps us manage it. Look at Tesla. Almost fill the gap. This gap is still open, as you can see. This gap over here. Let's see if I can take it here. Let's make it a little bit thinner. Now, this gap, 2,677, still open. Is it time to go long on Tesla? Just check it out. You can do like this. Parallel channel. What do you see? You see how trend lines act as support and resistance for future price action. Tesla is trying to bounce up. Tesla, since beginning of February, making higher lows and some kind of higher highs. Above this area, this middle trend line together with this resistance of this gap, where Tesla might be heading next, towards this upper trend line. Where Tesla will meet this upper trend line, if all you need to do, take your Fibonacci. You see how Fibonacci gives you everything? It gives you support, resistance, everything that you need for future price action. Above this area, 212 and then 224 to the upside. If you want to know how to use Fibonacci, that will help you without using the FTI, but how to use Fibonacci to help you become a professional, profitable trader on any time frame that you want, anything that you want to trade, from the 1 minute chart to the 1 month chart. SPY Qs, ETFs, stocks, crypto, Forex. Doesn't matter what you want to trade. Fibonacci and trend lines. Check the links in the description below. Choose the one-on-one mentorship program or the online expert program. Both programs will gain you lifetime access for support and guidance from me almost 24/7, even weekends, even holidays. Once you ask a question, I will be there to guide you until you will become a professional trader, until you will stop following others, you will stop asking random gurus on YouTube, on Twitter, on Discord, on any other social media, especially Instagram and TikTok. Stay away from those. You will become your own indicator. Once you put your trust in me, the weight is on my shoulder. Microsoft, holding inside the yellow zone, the most important area of support and resistance. The yellow zone is a no trading zone. We've got ourselves another doji off a trend line. Now let's see break and continuation above the 412, and then we have 415, 420 and 435 to the upside. AMD is next, basically moving sideways, holding strong inside the uptrend channel, above the yellow zone, bears of AMD, bears of SOXX, had our chance. Now let's see AMD breaking above the 184, and then we will see 197, and this trend line, this uptrend channel takes us at the short term all the way to 220. Shopify holding strong above the 74 area, but still below and outside of this uptrend channel. Nothing much on Shopify. I want to see if I want to go long on Shopify, I would wait for a weekly close above and first inside this yellow zone. Then I will start taking small position long. Once I will see break above the 85, then I will add to this long position. Google 1% to the upside, and as you can see, trend lines support, which means there are also resistance for future price action. Google holding strong above the 136, above this area, below this area 131 and 125 to the downside. No long for now on Google as I can see, and the FTI also helped me to control my FOMO. We are still below the yellow zone, we are still below the sell signal. Amazon 0.7%, but nothing much on Amazon. As you can see, holding nice above the 171.70 Fibonacci support, above the middle trend line, long continuation above 176.50. We will see 182, 190 to the upside. This video helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell, because we are going live every day 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, preparing together for the next trading day. Until then, stay safe.